So let's talk about regular expressions. Okay, so for regular expression, again, I'll come back to HTML5. HTML5, okay, tags have a pattern attribute. Okay, remember this note. So I'll come back to this in a while. So now, what is a regular expression? Regular expression. So it's an expression. So expression is something which is a collection of characters. Okay, it is an expression which is used to match a particular pattern, or let's say, okay, it's an expression. Let's say it's an expression which has to be matched with the input which is to be validated or searched or replaced. So replace is always after search. Okay, so validated or searched or replaced. So it is an expression. Usually it is called a pattern. Okay, a pattern is again is a combination of characters, let's say. Okay, so for instance, name. I say name should only have alphabets. Okay, so how do I start this actually? Okay, fine, I know how to start this. So regular expression, I said, is a pattern. So this is how a pattern is declared. So pattern equal to, always remember, regular expression should be given in between these backward slashes. Okay, here will be a pattern and here will be flags. Okay, this is pattern. For instance, for name there is a pattern, so a name should be like this. So pattern is a rule. Let's assume pattern is a rule. I want name like this, so it's a rule. So pattern and flags. So flags I'll discuss first. So flags is one is global. If you give G global is something look all over the string. Okay, look all over the string is global. G for global means look all over the string. Okay, so and I for ignore case. Okay, this means case insensitive. Okay, and there are two more. One is M, I guess, match all. One is W. Let me get back on this. So G and I, these are very important. So that's the reason I could collect them. I could store them. Oh, pattern. We'll see in a while. I'll explain with an example. Okay. So remember, the pattern should always be in backward slashes, between backward slashes. So example of patterns. So backward slashes. Now this A, B, C, I say. So these brackets, the square brackets means a set. Okay, so I'll write here. I'll just move them here. So square brackets mean a set. Okay, always remember this is a set. Square brackets means set. So A, B, C here now is a set. That means my string should have only A, B, C. If it has anything other than A, B, C, then please don't match them, don't search them or whatever. So this is only first part. Regular expression has actually two parts. One part is pattern declaration and the second part is test or match. Okay, second part is test, which I will be talking after these patterns. So patterns, so that means look for only ABC. If my string has ABC, then we'll look for it. Okay, then the next example, A to Z. What does A to Z mean? This should contain only alphabets. Okay, so this means this string, whatever we are searching for or we are testing against, should have only alphabet. Another example, it says 0 to 9. So what does it mean? It means this string should have only digits. Okay, now let's see with an example. So yeah, coming to the patterns. So the pattern is all about how it's like an expression which is a rule. Actually it's a rule. Can match only these characters or match all characters except these characters, match case sensitive or case insensitive, match everywhere in the string. Okay, it's all about pattern. It's a rule. Okay, we'll see an example now here. How can we do that actually? So here, let's see. Okay, so now let's go back to our code here in validate.js. Okay, I'll say name underscore pattern equal to, pattern always starts in this. I'll say name should always have A to Z, nothing more than that, and it should be case sensitive. Sorry, case insensitive. Now the second part of a regular expression is to match it or is to test it. So for this, what I say is where name status. So this will tell me, okay, name status will be name underscore pattern dot test is a JavaScript regular expression object, a method in regular expression object, and here I'll give the name. So the syntax is something like this. Okay, to test it, pattern dot test of whatever you want to test, like say variable or string to be tested. Alright, this is the syntax for the test. So this test will return something. Let's see what it returns. So I'll say console.log name underscore status till it is false, return false. Let's see.